already sounds bad.
I spoke too soon. Yes, you did. Astute. What is up, you sexy YouTube mother lovers? Gun.
I don't know if I'm sexy, but I do love my mom. I just had a thought. I wonder how many of these fails are going to be like people shooting at a range and like they're not prepared for the kickback and like the gun like just hits them in the face or something. I predict 3 of those.
Guns are awesome. Idiots are not. Unfortunately, there are some times where the two intersect, and it can lead to some catastrophic results. However, it's occasionally very funny. And sometimes, idiots and guns together are a self-correcting problem. Hence, why we're calling this segment the Darwin Awards, or some, unique gun fails that you guys have sent in. Last week, I asked you... Wait. I went to Twitter. That's my Twitter handle there. I've actually started to use it. 2020 is getting scarier and scarier. I asked you guys to send me your favorite gun fail videos, and you guys didn't disappoint. So let's look through a couple of these. I brought a couple of my own to the table, and we are going to see who is going to win the Darwin Award. Now, of course, when you win a so-called Darwin Award, you're, of course, referring to Charles Darwin, origin of species, that whole deal, father of evolution. You're removing yourself from the gene pool, of which the genes that led you to winning that award are no longer a problem to anybody else. So let's see who our lucky winners are. Okay, I've seen this one. This one's been on the internet for like
144p,
10, 15 years. As long as YouTube's been around.
Classic.
Have our nice Appalachian American doing what we do best and putting up a camera, shooting stuff. He has a hang fire. His gun hasn't gone off.
This is really meta right now. I'm reacting to this. Oh, I'm covering his face. Ah! Okay, hang on. Technical difficulties. Give us a sec. I'll be back in a sec. Ah! Wow, would you look at that? I'm back, and I'm no longer covering Brandon's face. Wait, which way is he? Hi, Brandon. How are you doing today? Oh, I'm great. I'm great. I'm just having some coffee over here, reacting to your reaction of videos. Cheers. All right, let's do this. That was silly. Excuse me?
That's why you don't
do that. Yeah.
Luckily, he still has a head attached. That could have easily gone poorly. Oh, God, yeah, that's the hat. Okay, so teachable moment. This is why there are multiple rules of firearm safety, and usually to have an accident, you need to violate several of them at one time. One of the biggest one is never point your weapon at anything you're not willing to destroy, which in this case... It's your fucking forehead. Pretty much never a good idea to be looking down the barrel of your gun, at least while the gun is assembled. Much less when there's a live round in the chamber and you're trying to figure out what the problem is. Because, spoiler alert, if you fix it, you're gonna win a Darwin Award. So I am very glad this guy is okay, though. Although he's been laughed at by millions and millions of people. Time to thank today's sponsor for this video, Sportsman's Guide. Are you not like these guys and actually a responsible gun owner? Like the rest of us?
Deer?
Gee, I sure do hope so, because that way you could head on down to Sportsman's Guide. Sportsman's Guide's a bunch of cool man stuff, outdoors, camping, military surplus, guns, ammunition. If people still have any ammunition anywhere anymore, help. They're a big supporter of the channel, have been for a while, so if you want to follow the link and give them some love, the link is in the description and in the pinned comment. It would help us out because it helps them out. Anyway, let's see some idiots. So we have a nice police officer here. It's called Cop Accidentally Shoots Himself While Testing .38 Caliber Handgun. And I'm cringing already because I obviously the title lets you know the punchline. Yeah, and there you go.
Oh, dude.
Goody goody. Actually, backing that up a little bit, the worst part about this is because you know what's going to happen. He's just openly flagging everyone with what we now know as a loaded firearm.
Yeah.
That just goes to show, like, a lot of people, including police officers, get complacent and they're around firearms a lot. You know, wow, we know what we're doing. And, yeah, just because you have passed the police academy and you carry a gun does not mean you're immune to the rules of firearm safety. Whereas this guy, he racked around and it apparently was a loaded magazine.
Yeah,
that shouldn't be happening anyway. But he pointed it, when he was testing the trigger, pointed it directly at, looked like down the palm of his hand, and received the special prize inside. Never point your firearm at something you're not willing to destroy, including your hands. Prosthetics are not that cool yet. We don't have the neat Anakin Skywalker hands like I was promised when I was a kid watching episode 2.
Some are pretty cool, though.
Yeah.
Mostly the leg ones, though.
Of course, I've seen this one, too.
Okay, oh gosh. What? But I'm already scared. But I have to interject and say, I have never fired an actual gun, but I have had to handle, like, prop guns for, like, acting stuff, with and without, like, fake ammunition in them. And, like, there's a word for it. I forget what it is. But mostly not ones that can actually fire. It's mostly been like ones that like are built to like feel and look realistic, but like there's nothing that you couldn't even put stuff in the gun if you wanted to. It's just very much like you have to know how to move with the gun in order to like shoot it and make it look realistic. But even that on set, there were like rules. Like they were like, okay, there's a person who is like our weapons handler person. And like they have to know where it is, presumably, like, so no one who saw it got confused and scared or like tried to like take it. Even though there's no real danger involved, they were still like super careful with it. And like they were like, unless you're like shooting the scene, like don't be an idiot, don't joke and like fake point it at people. So like, and that was like something that like you couldn't even put ammo in it if you wanted to. So like seeing people handle real live guns that not only don't have like fake theatrical ammo in them like this is like why would you do that?
Everybody saw this one floating around Facebook.
So both your hands are going to sit on the left-hand side of the pistol. You're going to lock out both your arms. You're going to push with your right and pull with your left. Focus on that front sight tip. Now, if you want on this 44 Magnum, you can shoot it single action. That's like trigger pull.
Did you mean to do that?
Yeah.
You gotta love his confidence. Do you mean to do that? Yeah.
He was committing to the bit.
Man, I feel like this is turning into a firearm safety PSA. Another rule on top of don't point it at anything you're not willing to destroy is always keep your finger off of the trigger until you're ready to fire.
I was told
so he was
that even with the
demonstrating
fake-
how if you
fake
pull
gun.
back the hammer on a revolver like this one, it actually lightens the trigger dramatically, which makes it, a little bit easier to shoot. Unfortunately, it makes it very easy to shoot accidentally. Now, with the recoil on that, especially since he was not anticipating it, because I don't think he meant to fire a shot. No, excuse me, of course he did. Absolutely. Absolutely, he meant to plug around through the ceiling. Because of the recoil, it snapped back, and it looked like for a few frames there it was pointed directly at like his head or neck, which, for those watching at home, is a problem. But, however, he got very lucky and didn't end up doming himself, thereby becoming a winner of the Darwin Award. All right, so this next one is coming from
The winner was when he like
a
died.
library of excellent, high-quality entertainment.
Also, when I'm in the corner and he's all big up there, I feel like I'm like a little gnome hiding behind his computer. I'm like,
hello, sir. I've been living in your computer. I'm eating the mites that live in your computer fan. But I would appreciate, some Chex Mix every once in a while, please. The mites get old. Hi, I'm a gnome that lives in your computer.
it looks very funny on screen.
Also known as World Star Hip Hop.
Oh boy.
Man, bro, you need to clean it, hoe.
You do need to clean that hose. Ooh, check that out. I spoke too soon. Yes, you did.
If it's on World Star, it's not going to be
So
good.
backing that up a little bit before what we can actually show you without
lot of ouchies
YouTube getting
on
mad
World
at us.
Star.
When I said right off the bat, I'm like, hey, looky there. He's referring to when you have to clean that hoe. To disassemble a Glock, you actually have to have the trigger pulled, or else, because you have to pull down on the two tabs on the slide, or the side of the frame as you push forward, and you can't do that unless the trigger's already been depressed. Now, a key component of that is assuming you're going to drop the magazine and check to make sure the chamber is empty before pointing it at your leg, your kneecap. Because when I said, hey, looky there, he's pulling the slide back just enough to show you that there is a live round in the chamber. So this is excellent filmmaking. We get to see, the audience, what the character does not, which is a 115 grain freedom pill that is about to not give him a Darwin Award, but definitely some things to think about during a long therapy-filled recovery. I hope this gentleman is all right, and I hope he learned a valuable lesson. Go back and watch
Man, bro, you need to clean that hoe. Man, I looked at myself.
Instructional video gone wrong, huh?
I shouldn't. And it is at this point that I've realized I have a very dark sense of humor and have been completely desensitized to most of what the internet has to offer. And I'm hungry now.
Interesting.
Bitch!
Kentucky police officers out of the hospital and
This is
recovering
some
this
news
morning
footage.
after
Off-duty
shooting
cop accidentally shoots himself in
in
the
an
elevator.
by accident. It happened on camera in a parking garage in Cincinnati.
Oh,
God.
jeez.
Yeah.
Can you imagine
No,
being
not the
in
donuts.
He tried to put it away. The bullet bounced off the elevator wall and hit the officer in the stomach.
It could have bounced
He
and
had just gone
hit,
out
like,
to
that
dinner
lady,
with his
too.
wife.
Like, can you imagine a gun going off
Yeah,
in an
that's
elevator
fucked
that
up.
you're in?
So one thing that's not abundantly clear to me is why he was in an elevator in a parking garage fumbling around with a loaded weapon out of a holster. That is not abundantly clear to me.
Yeah.
So the guy
Donuts
said
in
it-
one
said it
hand,
bounced
gun in the other.
Like the elevated wall, which
That's a Monday
what the fuck
morning.
is that made of? Anyway, they said it bounced off the wall and hit him in the stomach.
Yeah, true.
Which,
What is that made of?
Man, this one's weird. Because it sure as shit just looks like he shoots himself in the stomach. I don't know about you guys. Oh, well, I'll probably leave the link for this one in the description because we probably can't show that actual part on, they get a little mad about that. Luckily, I believe he's alright, but this is just a lot of things. This is complacency. This is pointing your weapon at something you're not willing to destroy. I'm sure dinner wasn't that bad. Why the fuck are you fumbling with a loaded weapon anyway? Not super clear about that. It's like he's going to put it away, but it's like, yes, why was it out? I see absolutely no reason to draw your weapon from a holster, especially while he's got a bunch of other stuff going on. Like he's holding the donuts, which party foul. Also, since he's a cop on this one, I feel obligated to say, of course, he has a thing of donuts. But I'm glad he is okay. He did not actually receive a Darwin Award for this one. He made a full recovery, although I'm very puzzled.
Now to that alarming video of an off-duty FBI agent whose gun went off.
So this one I have seen before
while
too.
He was showing off his moves on the dance floor. ABC's Clayton.
Oh, that never gets any better.
This morning, the FBI says it's reviewing this incident of an
I bet they are reviewing this incident.
nightclub dancing the
Dude.
night away
Just falls out of his pocket.
until his gun gets away. Watch as
Jeez, dude.
I'm not gonna lie, Homeboy has got moves.
the floor and firing.
That one, they just got the muzzle flash. That almost looks like it was added afterward. That was like a perfect cartoon,
Yeah, literally.
picture perfect muzzle flash caught on camera.
Tarantino
So the
film
shitty part about a
muzzle
Darwin
flash.
Award,
Not
is
even,
you're
like
supposed to,
RoboCop.
it's supposed to be like a self-correcting problem. You're supposed to win it yourself, not win it for someone else. Kind of.
Yeah, that's just manslaughter.
But this was too good of a clip not to use. As much as this was a horrifically irresponsible thing to do all the way around, because it didn't even go off when it hit the floor. It went off when he went to go pick it up in a hurry. And
Does he even
pulled the
have a
trigger.
holster, or was that
Not
just like in his
cash money
pocket?
at all? Horrifically irresponsible. But he was fucking getting it. I forget how that one ended. I forget if there was a What?
I feel like the dance skills are new. Like, yes, he's a good dancer, but I feel like when you're that irresponsible, like it cancels each other out. We're at a net bad here for that. Like I'm not gonna care about your dance skills anymore if you've just dropped and accidentally fired a loaded weapon. I'm gonna be like, screw your dance moves. I don't care to see them ever again. Or probably you, because I'm scared of you now, if you're gonna be doing stuff like that. I don't like that.
What became of the incident as far as what the FBI did about that? Because I could see why they would not be pleased. But after that dancing, they might have given him a fucking promotion. All right, so
Don't do that.
So far in this video, we don't have any actual winners of a Darwin Award.
I mean, thank goodness.
Did you
I
hear
don't want
that,
to see someone die.
YouTube? Nobody's gotten seriously hurt on camera. But because of that, I feel like we need a little bit more to make this video work. So I instead have pulled up what somebody had sent in, a gun weapons fail compilation. Sounds right up our alley.
Oh, whoa, okay. We're going to get
Let's just
these
go through
rapid
this one
fire.
together.
No pun intended. Oh, there's one.
Ooh, instant pirate.
Ooh. Two.
Holy shit, what just happened?
What did just happen? Oh, 3, 4. I called it. There's gonna be more. Oh, what is he doing? What is it? Okay, 5.
God damn it, Bobby.
Yeah. Why was that loaded and...
It's not funny.
Those poor cows. Actually, they didn't care. What's happening? Excuse me. Why would you do that? He wanted that to happen. Why would you do that? Okay, Anakin Skywalker. No.
Oh, it's Tex.
A Tex, I guess. What?
I just fucking shot myself.
Classic.
Oh!
Shit.
Shelby! All right.
Hey, it's a Saiga. That wasn't too bad. She did good. Oh, what the
Yeah,
hell?
I don't know what was. And the milk's still there.
Oh, I see this one too. No, sweetheart.
Fuck! Hurry! And pull it up.
Ma'am, no.
Keep your fingers off the trigger.
Probably flash my guns around a little bit. I'll go.
Don't do that.
Ooh. Dude, my mom's gonna kill me. Oh my god.
Yeah, she is, dude. You almost killed yourself. The full, like, backflip.
KO.
Oh. Fully mitten hands drops it. Oh.
I want to go to the range with these guys. Oh.
Happened.
Whoa, fucking shit.
What happened?
You used an AR-15.
Are you okay?
Why was he holding like that? That's gonna literally break your nose.
Oh, that had speed to it. Pirate.
Did he plan that?
That's America to me.
What?
And that's Russia. Wow, okay. Well, that was an adventure. Hopefully this was entertaining for you guys, as well as gave you a lot to think about as far as firearm safety and the fact that, playing with guns isn't always just fun games. And I am aware of how ridiculous that sounds coming from me. But, to paraphrase Uncle Ben, with great firepower comes great responsibility. Anyway, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. We're looking at doing it again. If this is a format that you guys like, we might, keep this kind of a running gig. So if you want to follow me over at Twitter and at Real Brandon Herrera on Instagram, you can keep up with me. And when I put out prompts like this, I expect better content next time. Let's make the Darwin Awards #2 the best one we've ever had.
Or not. Hopefully people are safer and there's no more content
Ever will
like
have.
this.
You know what I mean. Anyways, guys, I appreciate your support, and I will see you sexy YouTube motherfuckers in the next video. Thanks.
What is this?